In a Facebook post on September the 29th, which went viral on Twitter and Reddit as well, host said 58 applications says y'all aren't desperate for workers, y'all miss y'all slaves. Thank you to all of my wonderful patrons, and you can be a patron too. Just going to Crimson 60620 PS4 Gaming at Patreon. It'll help the channel, it'll help me out, and it'll help spread the word. Thank you. Anyway, how's everybody been doing? First, I want to start the stream off by saying I do apologize for missing the stream on Wednesday. The one good thing about having a YouTube community tab, yay, is the fact that I can announce that shit and you guys just are not leaving in a win. I will admit that it's just been a difficult couple of days for me. Yeah, the war on Christmas. It's just been a difficult, year. The pandemic. And I get it. People have actually gotten terribly sick. I actually did catch COVID and shit like that. So I'm not immune to the whole of what COVID actually does to people. I actually did catch COVID, and it's not just that. I've had a lot of financial things that have really affected me, and I first want to say that with that being said, with me apologize for missing the Wednesday stream, I want to thank the people who've actually I want to thank my Patreons, man, and even people who aren't patrons who have helped me out, who've donated to the stream, who've offered words of encouragement, who've helped with just laughs, going to the Discord servers, the conversations that we have about just talking shit. It's been very fucking helpful, and I want to thank everybody for being able to just, from the follows to the support, it's actually been very helpful. And it's been really it's been really awesome, for real. And I don't think people know just how much it has been helpful. And I don't know why it's not why the notifications aren't staying. Let's do this. All right, cool. I don't know why the notifications aren't staying with the chat, but yeah, it's actually been very helpful. And you guys just, I don't think people realize that for one, and I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound weird, but YouTube isn't something that's extremely hard to do. I get people put time and effort into their craft, and I'm not even going to lie and say that I put anywhere near the effort that I once did when I originally started. Oh God, I do find myself doing more as far as trying to do a little bit more editing and things of that nature. But yeah, no, it's just one of those things where, hey, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for joining the stream. But it's just one of those things where it's just I appreciate the people who've helped me out. And right now I'm trying to, I'm really trying to switch careers because the job that I'm in is just fucking horrible. And if you guys don't know, um, call center work fucking sucks. And I've been doing call center work for about 11 years. And the fact is, I'm trying to take so many different ladders out, from doing YouTube and Twitch to my art, doing different conventions. By the way, next Friday, I'm going to be at an anime convention. So if I miss next Friday's stream, even if it's just, I'm going to try to do something where I get on stream and make sure that I'm able to have a conversation with you guys. But I'm going to actually be at a anime convention. So that should be relatively fun. And I say this all to say, and I guess this is going to be like the little rant that I released for my Patreons when I finally finish up this video. I had a job interview today, and I actually took off work today, thinking that, yeah, I had a job interview today, and I missed the interview. And what's fucked up is that with the same company, I had an interview on Wednesday and got there early Wednesday, got there professional, had a wonderful 1 hour interview and things of that nature. But Tuesday, they set up an interview with me after setting up the Wednesday interview on Monday. And I must have misheard. And I showed up at 9:45 thinking the interview was at 10 o'clock. And how much you guys want to bet that the interview was really at 9? And like, the fact is, it's the same recruiter for two different locations. And it's just like, I really feel like I fucked up. Because I just want out of my current job. And gone are the days, gone are the times where we used to have fucking, goddamn, why isn't this working? Why isn't this changing? Gone are the days where we used to have like careers. That shit sailed a long time ago. And I mean a long time ago, I mean like over the last 20 years. And god damn it, when I was just getting into the workforce, that shit just like sailed. And I don't know what else to fucking say with that, because like, when it comes down to it, I need to get out of my current job. And I had everything. Like, even last interview, I had the motherfucking resume. I had extra copies of resume. I had motherfucking awards that I won for my different jobs. All of this shit. Showing up on time, looking professional. I even did some retwists to my hair, as much as I could. And it's just shit, man. It's just real shit. Because I can hear the dismissiveness in the HR woman's voice about it. Because I was on it. I was like, wow, I'm sorry if it was a way we can reschedule. And that dismissiveness, like, huh, you didn't really want this fucking job. It was just like one of those things where it's just like, no, dude, like, no, like, look, I want this job. I really do. I really want to be able to leave from the current position that I'm actually in. And it's just infuriating because I really, really, really just want to make sure that it shouldn't be such a struggle to fucking live in this world. I work 40 hours a week. sometimes more. And that's one of the main critiques that I have for my current job, that just the way jobs see people and the way they treat their employees, it's just one of those things where you look at it and you're like, wow, they fuck with us. And so yeah, I just don't know. And kind of going with that theme, I heard about this. Now, I didn't read the article. You guys know I've used Business Insider from time to time. And this is just one of the things that I found really, really fucking interesting. A worker in Florida applied to 60 entry-level jobs in September and got one interview. Now, unlike the quartering, I'm actually going to read through the article. So let's just blow this up just a little bit more. Joey Holtz recalled first hearing complaints about the labor shortage last year when he called to donate convalescent plasma at the clinic near Fort Myers, Florida. The guy went on this rant about how he can't find help and how he can't keep anybody at his medical facility. They all quit over stimulus check, Holtz told Insider. And I'm like, your medical professionals quit over $1,200 checks. That's weird. And so, you guys see the point. A $1,200 check for me, in essence, before tax, that's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks worth of work. That's like saying people are fucking stupid enough to quit over 2 weeks worth of work because they're lazy and they don't want to do shit. What? But let's let this shit continue. Over the next several months, the 37-year-old watched as a growing chorus of businesses said they couldn't find anyone to hire because of government stimulus money. And it was so ubiquitous that he joined a No One Wants to Work Facebook group where users made memes deriding frustrated employees. Free food, work here, eat free. This is so fucking demeaning. And the fact is that you have to put that shit out there to think that it's a fucking benefit. I'm sorry, I'm getting upset, and this is supposed to be a rant. He said he found it hard to believe that the government money was keeping people out of the labor reports, especially when the end of the expanded federal unemployment benefits did not seem to trigger a surge in employment. All expanded benefits ended in September, but 26 states, including Florida, ended them early in June and July. If this extra money that everyone's supposed to be living off stopped in June and now it's September, obviously that's not what's stopping them, he said. Workers have said companies struggling to hire aren't offering competitive pay and benefits. So Holtz, and a former food service worker and charter boat crewman, decided to run an experiment. On September 1st, he sent out job applications to a pair of restaurants that had been particularly public about their staffing challenges. Then he widened his tests and spent the remainder of the month applying to jobs, mostly at employers vocal about the lack of workers, and tracking his journey on a spreadsheet. 2 weeks and 28 applications later, he had sent 9 email responses, one follow-up phone call, and he had 9 email responses, one followed-up phone call, and one interview with the construction company that advised a full-time job focused on site cleaning up pay at $10 an hour. The fuck? Okay. So, 9 out of 28. That's what, a third? Then one follow-up call. What? One follow-up call. Okay. He had an interview. But they're telling somebody in Florida that you're going to work $400 a fucking week. Because that's full-time, 40 hours a week times 10. $400 for a week for a construction company. When you do the math, and let's make sure, because yeah, it's been a while since I've done math. Oh, calendar, wrong thing. Times 52. $20,000, which $21,000 before tax. No benefits mentioned. Oh, but Holt said the construction company instead tried to offer Florida's minimum wage of $8.65 to start, even though the wage was scheduled to increase to $10 an hour on September the 30th. He added that he wanted it wanted full-time availability while scheduling only part-time until Holtz gained seniority. Part-time. They were so gung-ho about trying to get employees. They wanted, oh yeah, no, come in, it's part-time. Fuck. Holt said he wasn't applying for any roles that he didn't qualify for. Some jobs wanted a high school diploma. He said some wanted retail experience, he added. Most of them either said willing to train or minimum experience, and none of them were over $12 an hour. He said he didn't apply for anything that required a degree. I didn't apply for anything that says must have 6 months of experience in this thing. Holtz wasn't alone. Others have also spoken about their troubles finding work, despite the seemingly tight labor market. In a Facebook post on September the 29th, which went viral on Twitter and Reddit as well, Holtz said 58 applications says y'all aren't desperate for workers, y'all miss y'all slaves. And so I go through this. Oh, sorry about this. I go through this not to say that, yo, hey, fuck it. Employers should just lower their standards, and employees should just like try to be the best applicants that they can fucking be in order to make sure that they get the job. How much you want to bet the fuck if we were to scientifically test this, even outside of Florida? How much you want to bet that this shit is replicable? And this gets even better because this motherfucker broke it down in a spreadsheet. Let's look at this shit, shall we? By the end of September, Holtz has sent out 60 applications, received 16 email responses, had 4 follow-up phone calls, and the solitary interview. He shared a pie chart showing his results. apply, no reply. Email 20%. Phone call 5%. Interview 1.7. Host acknowledged that his results may not have been representative of the larger labor challenges in the country, since his search was local and targeted the most vocal critics of stimulus spending. He added that despite the claims of some businesses struggling to hire, his boss had no staffing issues during the pandemic. Nobody leaves those positions because he takes care of his people, Holt said, referring to his boss. And that looks like the end of the fucking the fucking article. And I say that all to say is, you know what? Again, if I wrote down the wrong fucking time, that's on me. But it shouldn't be this hard to find a fucking job. I live in a major metropolitan area. I've talked to not only, the different employers. I've talked to so many different people. Hell, I even have a conversation with my own management of the company that I currently work for. You know what they say? Well, people don't want to work. No, motherfuckers. We don't want to have to fucking work for 50 hours a week with a chance of making a little bit more with commission because, you have to show motivation. That's not what people want to fucking do. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you think that people, should wage slave over the fact and be happy that you gave them opportunity. The fact is, employees are the reason why you have a company. Employees are just as crucial as the motherfucking customers. And if you think that the employees don't matter, you go do the job that the employees do. Let's see how that worked out. We remember, Pepperidge Farm remembers, or should I say, John Deere remembers when the people who don't normally do the jobs, start to try to do them. Ask John Deere. Ask John Deere. But unskilled laborers. Unskilled laborers, right? Unskilled laborers, right? I don't know what to say. I really don't. I don't. Fuck it. I'm going to put this as a video section. Anyway, guys. Hey, this will be up on the YouTube channel if you're watching it now. Watching it later. Check out my YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. If you're watching it live on YouTube, hit that follow button. Just hit that like button. It helps get the stream out. And yeah. I guess I'm gonna end the segment here.
If I gave myself the power